Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new Let's Play on Cartoon Network Speedway. So this is a really fun game, really easy, a nice refresher from Hi Puffy Amiyumi. Okay, so here's the thing. There are 5 cups, and there are 6 characters. So probably I'll be playing as Johnny Bravo, Ed Nettie, Courage, Sheep, and then either cow or chicken. Probably chicken, because I like the cart better. So yeah, here we go. So yeah, a lot of people hate this game, and I kind of understand why. It's very strange. It's a very weird art style. There's no real drifting. It's just like bouncing. But I like it. I like it a lot. I have a ton of nostalgia for it. But yeah, I have a ton of nostalgia for it. It's a lot of fun. And, it's something that I've just liked over the years. Played it a ton. I used to have this, both on my original Game Boy Advance, or both on my original, DS Lite, and also, the Game Boy Advance SP I got later. I had a dual pack of this and Cartoon Network Block Party. So I've played both of them quite frequently. But yeah, it's just a really easy, fun game. Sadly, yeah, we will not be unlocking any new characters in this game, because to do that we have to play the challenges, and I never really liked the challenges. But yeah, it was a weird thing around this time. Yeah, it's a really weird thing around this time where Cartoon Network was making crossover games, but the franchises they were choosing weren't that popular. Like, by this time, Johnny Bravo wasn't that big. Like, Ed and Nettie is a good choice. That's a very good choice. But, like, Sheep in the Big City? I mean, don't get me wrong, Sheep in the Big City is a really fun show. I've watched about a full season of it. I like it. But, like, really? That's the show you choose? It's just it's not the one that people think of whenever they think of Cartoon Network. So it's just kind of an odd decision. Hold on, give me just a second. Okay. I, for some reason, thought I muted my mic, and I was like, oh, that would suck if I was if I had to redo this. But yeah, like, okay, so Sheep in the Big City, alright, okay. Cow and Chicken? I mean, yeah, it was popular, but by 2003? No, it was not. By 2003, it was basically out the door. I mean, it was made to be basically, Cartoon Network's Ren and Stimpy. And, by this time, it was really done. Courage the Cowardly Dog makes sense. That show was still in full swing. But that's it. That's all the franchises you get. You get 4. Johnny Bravo, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Ed, Edd n Eddy, and Sheep in the Big City. That's all the franchises, or no, wait, 5. 5 franchises. I forgot Cow and Chicken. So you get 5 franchises, and all the extra characters are just other characters in those said franchises. You can unlock Johnny 2x4 from Ed, Edd n Eddy. You can unlock Muriel from Courage the Cowardly Dog. The red guy from Cow and Chicken, aka the Devil from Cow and Chicken. And you can unlock, I think her name's Spunky or something from Sheep in the Big City. Oh, and then the final character is great. It's the hardest one to unlock, and it's just a reskin of Cow, and it's just like Super Cow. I mean, true Super Cow's stats are way better, but still, it's literally just a reskin. Just a no-effort reskin. But yeah, I could see how people don't like this game. Especially, like, with the screen kind of blown up like this. It looks very pixelated and weird-looking. But I enjoy it. It's a fun little game. I've had a lot of fun with it in the past. Alright, the last stage of this cup. These cups are going by a lot faster than I expected. So, I might end up, doing 2 cups in one episode. These aren't like the Mickey Speedway cups where they lasted, like, 13 minutes. I think this cup's only been going on for, what, like, 5 minutes already? So who knows, this might be like a 2-parter. I mean, I know later cups are shorter, but this one's, like, insanely short. So yeah, I unlocked, I went into this little bubble, and unlocked, I think this character's name is Susie. On the left, you know, left of the screen. And it just instantly makes you invincible and go faster. I don't really know why it's in this game. But because it is, it literally makes... Yeah, it goes on forever, too. It goes on for a very long time. I love that password. That password's so long. Yeah, I've only been going on for 6 minutes, so I'll do another cup. So, let's choose Ed and Eddie, yeah. Bravo, burbs. Look at that. Look at those freaking faces at the top. But yeah, they're all in one cart. Their cart is significantly slower than Johnny Bravo. But I think to compensate... Yeah, they have really high acceleration. I think that's their compensation. You're noticing, though, that this level was also in the first cup. Yeah, that's a problem with this game. It reuses a lot of tracks. Out of the... Let's see, that's 5 times 4. Out of the 20 tracks in total that you play throughout the cups, about half of them are reused. So really, there's only like 10 unique tracks. Which, yeah, that's a little let down, but... Again, I still enjoy this. I still find enjoyment with it. Yeah, I still find this game fun. But I totally understand if you think it sucks. Because, you know, it kind of does in some ways. But hey, I really enjoy the music. I mean, I really enjoy the music of this game. I think the music's really catchy. Yeah, I like at the left-hand screen where once you go off-road, the game has no idea what place you are at. And then over there it's like 6th place, 4th place, 3rd place. Okay, 1st place. There you go. So yeah, the character on the left-hand side now is Plank. So every character in this game, the little bubble, shows up another playable racer. So Susie is an unlockable one, and for Ed and Eddie, Johnny 2x4 with Plank is an unlockable character. So, yeah. So when we play as Courage the Cowardly Dog, Muriel will show up. If we play as Sheep, Swanky will show up. If we play as, you know, if we play as Cow, I think it's not the red guy that shows up. I think if you play as Cow, I think Super Cow shows up, and if you play as Chicken, Cow shows up. Could be wrong about that. You know, and I just now realized, it just now dawned on me. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 different Cow and Chicken characters. Why? At this point in time, Cow and Chicken had its run. It was done. It first aired in, like, 95. I mean, it was done by this point in time. It's just really strange to have them play such a big part. And the weirdest thing about it is that this isn't the only racing game that has them. Cartoon Network Racing, which came out 2 years after this, in 2005, also has Cow and Chicken characters. Why? What's the point? I mean, what's the point of having them here? At the very least, though, Cartoon Network Racing actually has a ton of playable characters, a lot of which being from shows that were currently airing. So you've got, like, Dexter's Lab characters, Powerpuff Girls, you know, along with others. So it may, you know, So at least it wasn't that bad, but still very strange to have like cow and chicken still be a part of the game. You know what? Shoot, if you're gonna add so many cow and chicken characters, I want freaking Robot Jones in here. Let's get Robot Jones. But yeah, this game's really fun. It's a nice, like, you know, breather from Hi Hi Puffy Amiyumi. Yeah, I in terms of recording, I just now recorded it last night, and like, man, I mean, I'm still just like, wow, that final, that last stage in the fifth area was so terrible. Hey, look at Sheep. Um, Sheep is a very powerful character in this game, and we'll get to see that when I eventually play as Sheep. I'll be playing as Sheep for the final cup in the game, and he's a very formidable character. Seriously, he's like, okay, no joke, no joke here. He is the oh man, no joke here. He is the fastest character in the entire game, has the highest acceleration and the highest turning. He is literally the best character in the entire game. The highest speed, highest acceleration, best, you know, best turning out of every character. It's crazy. Somebody on the design team was like, look, I love Sheep in the big city. We gotta make this character, like, the best in the game. But yeah, yeah, I still stand by it that this game's soundtrack is really good. Is that house just floating in midair? Or is that, like, really weird depth perception? Anyway, no, that house is just floating in midair. Never mind. Yeah, this game's very Mario Kart Super Circuit-esque, which a lot of Game Boy Advance racing games were. I think like some people use the term like 2.5D or something for these because they're technically not 3D, but you know, the camera is behind you. All right, and that's it. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.